The reason the gophers do the side tunnels and they're 2 to 3 feet away from the main tunnel is because when they're finished putting the dirt out, they keep packing that tunnel, that side tunnel up to the main tunnel. So if a dog or a coyote starts digging through there, they won't find the tunnel. Gophers do not like open tunnels because gopher snakes and water can get in there. And so we always leave them open once we dig them because they see that, they come to close them, and that's how they end up getting trapped. So we're going to use the finder here and try to find this tunnel. That's the hardest part. There are times that we dig 10-15 minutes and work our butts off and we can't find the tunnel. Other times it's just real simple. And it takes a little bit of experience because sometimes you'll go down to find the tunnel and all of a sudden it'll drop and you go, oh, there it is. And then if you do the gopher hawk, you might be in a side tunnel that's got fresh dirt in it and it's not actually the tunnel. But with this, especially the fat one, a lot of times it'll just drop. If it drops 3 to 4 inches, 2 to 3 inches, just drops, 99% of the time you've got a tunnel. So we're going to try to find this tunnel. So we're going to start right here because we know it's probably up here on the side. It's not going to be down where the air gate. So we just take this, push it in the hole, in the dirt. Okay, now that got pretty easy there. Now that can fool you because sometimes your ground is hard for the first 3 or 4 inches and then you get down to the moist and it drops. That felt pretty good, but I'm not positive that's a tunnel. So I'm going to push this on down. There was that one spot that was kind of easy. I'm going to do it again. It gets soft right there, but I'm not convinced that's a tunnel. It might be. But I'm going to go and try to find a place that I'm convinced is a tunnel. You can even make your own probes if you have anything like that. I have planned to do a little welding on the end of it, build that up so it's more like that.
Sure.
Okay. I think there's a tunnel right in here. Once we find one that we're sure of, we will actually let you feel it. So you gotta get that feel of what you have. So, we didn't even tell it myself. All right. Once you start doing that, I'll get my little pieces. Okay.
There's
I like that one a little better.
there's one right there in the wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I like the little
Oh.
small ones.
Oh.
There's no reason. The less you have to disturb your lawn, the better. I like the little trenching ones, but this one's pretty good too. If you want to try that,
I'll go grab it for you.
Okay, yeah, it's right in the front of that quad. Just where you're at. Yeah, right in that area there. You see what you think. That depth you were at. What'll fool you a lot of times is the fact that, like you say, you're hitting the side tunnel, but these already backfilled it. You go, oh, there it is, and then you dig down, you can't find it. Well, it's because it's all full of dirt. Sometimes it's really, really easy to tell. And sometimes it's hard. Right here, we're kind of guesstimating. That's why he's still probing.
So here's another question. So the side tunnels, the purpose of the side tunnels is just to get rid of the dirt from the main
they're
tunnel?
digging a tunnel.
Yeah.
They have to have some place to put it. So
I
they
see.
dig a side tunnel,
Uh-huh.
push that dirt out,
Yep.
and now that tunnel might be another 3-4 feet either way. So then they use that dirt in that side tunnel to extend that tunnel farther. And they'll get down 3 or 4 more feet, and then they'll dig another one up and start throwing it out again. That's all the purpose of those side tunnels.
I see.
And they have 2 tunnels. They have one that's usually about this deep, and then they have a real deep one that'll actually have a big chamber. You'll come out sometimes and see a whole big bunch of dirt.
Yeah.
A lot more than normal. Well, that is the dirt from that big side tunnel that they're digging, the big deep one, which is the feeding tunnel, breeding, where they breed their young, where they raise their young and they store food in there. These these other ones, the reason they're not too deep is that the roots will go down through them. They'll just go through the tunnel and eat the roots. Now, if you got a fruit tree or something they like, or a garden, they'll go in there and they'll eat the garden, and they'll start killing your stuff. And if it's a garden that's real soft, this will work without that, without even using the auger.
Yeah, I have a lot of mounds around some plants, trees.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And a lot of times those plants will start dying if you don't find them.
Yeah.
And because that's why you don't find them. If you have a big arena or just a big dirt area, you don't see gophers popping up in those hard at all because there's nothing to eat out there. They'll go out there and they'll find it. When they find they can't find any dirt, then they can't find any roots or anything to eat, then they're going to move away because food and water.
They must like yucca plants.
Yeah, there's been a few times that I haven't been able to determine exactly where it is, so I'll just dig down in there and look and see which way that.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and see if I can find one over here that's obvious.